Hello and welcome to the Excellence Talk of CAS Software. Our topic today, CRM and lead generation software, which allows you to identify B2B website visitors and grow your sales funnel. Three experts joining us today who will provide a lot of useful input. I'm quite sure 1 out of 3 is here with me in our TV studio in Karlsruhe. Mircea, Prelipceanu.
Hi.
Good to have you. Good morning, Head of
Good
International Sales, CAS CRM here in Karlsruhe. And remote, we welcome Jeroen van Scherpenzeel, Managing Consultant at Two Visions, CAS Genesis World Partner since 2008 and member of the CAS Partner Advisory Board. Two Visions' experienced team of digital marketing and CRM specialists thinks in terms of solutions to achieve a digital advantage. Good morning, Jeroen.
Good morning. Hi.
Good to have you. And also with us, Millicent Pelamonia. She's Customer Success Manager at Leadinfo. In her role, she helps customers get the most out of Leadinfo through webinars, onboarding sessions, and more. Leadinfo is a lead generation software that helps companies grow their sales funnel. Since its foundation in 2017, the company has become a leading lead generation tool in the Benelux and DACH region. Millicent, good to have you. Good morning.
Yes, thank you. Hi, good morning, everyone.
And Millicent, let's start. Let's talk about how you make your customer happy. What does Leadinfo exactly do?
Yeah, of course. Leadinfo is a lead generation software tool that really helps boost your sales funnel. In short, what we do is that we recognize companies that visit your website, and you can use that information to let your sales team give them a call or let your marketing team retarget them to, for example, LinkedIn ads. And we created this because like 95 to 97% of your website visitors, they don't convert, so they don't buy a product or they don't leave any contact details. And with Leadinfo, you're still able to retarget those 97% of interesting companies and make sure to set up a meeting or even sell your product. So we can really help you boost your sales.
Yeah, cool product. Mircea, how did you get in contact with Leadinfo, and what's your part in the story?
It's really a nice story. You know, I'm always looking for system who can enlarge the functionality of CRM that we produce, and mostly, you know, when you talk about CRM, everybody thinks about sales, and of course, the salespeople always complain they don't have enough leads. So the joint force between a lead generation system and the CRM system, it's something which is really, really, really powerful. So I started to look around for good tools. I found Leadinfo. They are in Holland. I contacted them in Holland. I wanted to try to test the system. They responded to me very fast. And unfortunately, I have a separate system where I for development. It was not possible to test it over there because it needs to be on my on real portals and everything. And I say, unfortunately, I cannot try it. It's really bad. And I thought there I have to look for other things. But short after that, their colleagues in Berlin, they called me. They say, hey, listen, you talk with my colleagues there. We have so many customers together. Let's start to do something together. And I thought like, wow, this is really going fast. Nah? And then just a couple of days later, somebody from Holland called me again and say, let's create a connection between our system. And they put me in contact with all kind of nice guys from their company, which they could make the connection. And I say, listen, let's do it even simple. I have in Utrecht a very good partner, which is really fit in APIs and everything. We don't have to talk Germany, Holland and back. Let's put everything, there, and it will work. It will work fine. And it was just 1 week later, they say, listen, we've done it. And I said, it's just a week ago what you've done. You get the documentation. No, we've done the connection. And that's how we get together. And since then, we start to earn a lot of customers for the both systems.
Yeah.
So this is how we get in contact. And it was fast, and it was really without any kind of, stumbles or it was really going well.
Yeah. So Jeroen, why did you engage with Leadinfo?
As a company, we are always looking for solutions also on the digital marketing side. So we we find in the market people and companies who are always looking for CRM and marketing solutions and website solutions to connect. And therefore I thought this is a really nice tool with a lot of functionality to recognize your B2B customer on your website. And that's a part of what is always missing in the direction of statistics from your website. So therefore we thought it would be a very good chance for our customers, for the customer community, to connect to each other. With what Mircea said, it was a smooth cooperation between development of Leadinfo and us to establish this connector, which help us now to make it connected from web visitor to your CRM system. So therefore I was really happy that we get in touch with Leadinfo and Mircea, and with three of us we made quick steps to establish this.
Millicent, can you give us a short demonstration of Leadinfo?
Yes, of course. Let me show my screen to show Leadinfo. Okay, good. So this is our tool. This is the portal of Leadinfo. When you become a customer of us, you will receive a tracking code you can place on your website, and through that tracking code, we can recognize the companies that come to your website. And here in this portal, you will find all the companies that visited your website and visited the pages. So this is called the Leadinfo inbox. Here you'll see in real time what companies are currently live on your website or what companies have visited your website in the past. We've created this inbox similarly to your email inbox to make it easy to navigate to the information that you need. You can set up different kinds of filters on the left side, making it easy to find the companies you need. For example, you can filter based on country, showing only the countries that you find interesting. When you click on a company, we'll try to provide as much information in one profile. So you'll see the contact details, you'll see general information from the Chamber of Commerce, even sales figures if that's publicly known. And of course, the most important part is you can see what pages did this company go to. So within Leadinfo, you'll find everything you need to follow up on this lead. So let's say this company, this is a visit from us, from Leadinfo, is an interesting company for you to follow up on. You can use this information in the company profile to either give them a call or let your marketing team follow up on them through LinkedIn ads, for example. So in the essence, what we do is we recognize companies and show all the company information. Around that, we've created extra useful tools to help you automate your sales process. Because if you just log into your portal, to Leadinfo, it might be a bit confusing to what company is interesting for me to follow up on. So for example, you need to click on a specific company and take a look at how many employees does this company have and what pages did this company visit. And this can be quite time consuming if you click through it manually. And that's why we've created an automation to it. Through this automation, you can let Leadinfo qualify your leads based on the rules you provide, and make sure that those leads are qualified, sent to the right account manager, sent to the right sales rep, or even sent to your CRM system. So it's easier for you to follow up on your leads in the way you already love to work. For example, you already love to work with Cas, so you can send over the interesting website visitors to Cas. Now, let me show you quickly how that looks like. This automation is done through triggers, and triggers exist out of rules that your companies need to meet and an action that needs to be executed. And these rules are based on company characteristics or based on the behavior that they show on your website. So as you can see here, you can say, I want the company to come from a specific country, or they need to have at least X amount of employees. Or you can say, I want them to visit at least 2 times, or they need to visit 2 pages. So you can really think about what's an interesting lead for me and let Leadinfo qualify those leads and send them over to either your inbox or, of course, to CAS. For example, let's say you only find countries from Germany interesting. You just set up the rule country is Germany, and then you can set up an action for those companies. And as I mentioned, this automation makes it really easier for you to follow up on your leads. It makes it easier for you to integrate Leadinfo in your workflow. And to do so, we really recommend setting up the integration with CAS. Because if you set up the integration, you can send over the information that you saw in the Leadinfo inbox. You can send that over to your CAS CRM. Let me show you quickly where to set that up. It's done in settings, and you only need to provide some information to set up this integration. And Jeroen can definitely help further with that as well, showing what information you need. And once you've set up that integration, you can send over your information from Leadinfo to CAS. How does that work? In your inbox, in a company profile, where you find all the information of your website visitor, you see an extra button in the top right corner saying link with CAS CRM. This button allows you to send over the information, and you can do this in two ways. The first way is you can link it to an existing company within your CRM. So let's say that Leadinfo already exists within your CRM, so you want to connect this company to an existing company. Or you can say, I want to create a new company. So it's a completely new lead for you, and you can create and link this company within your CAS environment. The company name is already pre-filled. You only need to select the right owner who's going to follow up on this lead within CAS CRM. And once you've sent this information over, we will create a company with some general information, as company name and other contact details, allowing you to follow up on your leads from your CAS CRM. And once you've made this connection, these website visits will be sent over to CAS, so you will know what pages a company visited. And this is really a crucial thing, and that's something we're very proud of, because if you send over the company information and if you send over the website visits, your sales team can just work from CAS. They can see the contact details, but they can also see the page that someone visited, allowing you to give them a call and use the visited pages as a basis of your sales pitch. So that's in short what we do. And if you'd love to know more, you can definitely reach out to me, connect with me on LinkedIn, and I can show you a bit more about our tool. But in the essence, it's of course the inbox where you can find all the companies that visited your website with their contact information, the page that they visited, where they came from as well, so also the source. And you can send this information over to CAS CRM, allowing you to follow up on your website visitors. And the nice thing about this as well is that with the automation part that I just showed, you can say, oh, I only want companies from this region to be sent over to CAS. So you can also do it automatically. And that just means that you have to set it up once, and then after that, it will all be sent over automatically to your CAS environment. So in short, that's how you send over information to CAS. And now Jeroen will show you how that will look like within your CAS environment.
Okay, thank you, Millicent, for giving over the information from Leadinfo to CAS. So now we are in a CAS environment, and we're gonna look at some information we get out of Leadinfo to work into CAS with this information. I've created a list with the information for my leads from my website. And I will go to this lead information, what I just saw in Leadinfo, and I put this over to CAS via the connection. And what is really nice that you have all the information directly in your screen. So you have all your details just presented like it is, with the company name, with all the address data, with the country, phone number, and email and website information. Of course, it's also labeled as a lead. So in this direction, you receive a lot of information directly from one visit to your website, and that's that's quite a astonishing tool, because then sales or marketing can see this information directly in CAS. And you can also see that it's giving up the permitted contact details. It's typed as a lead, and also with the tags with Leadinfo, you can split your information as you would like to have it in CAS, and so make filters on it to see which information is coming directly from your website and is going via the connection to, from Leadinfo. And the other thing, which is really nice, that's the information about the visits of this company, of this person on your website, and that's make it a much more deeper and detailed information for you as a sales guy to understand which pages are visited. So is visited our website, the date is presented in this this notes field, and also the time. And he visited three pages, and his visit time is presented here, over here. It's presented in my language, in Dutch, but it will also be in the other languages, of course. And you can see where it's coming from. So it's direct visit on your website. It's not going via Google or something, but directly on your website. And the pages which are visited are presented over here. So the most important information about this lead on your website is now in your CRM. It's labeled with tags. It has a type as a lead, so you can see it into a list, and you can also link it directly to the portal back to Leadinfo to see more information about what Leadinfo collected from this company. And what is nice about this information, when it's sending to CAS, you can set your triggers or rules into CAS to say your sales guy, you have to follow up this lead because it's a really important one. You visit more pages or just some product pages on your website, and then you really have the information here in CAS presented, and you can do and whatever you would like to do into your CRM. So all the leads are presented, for example, in a list. I have a list of my leads on the website, and all the leads are presented over here. When it's already there, when the contact is already there, you can link the information to your existing address in CAS. For example, when a customer visited your website, you can also link the information to CAS and see which pages your customer is interested in, and present it into CAS as further information. So this gives you a rich information about a new potential customer. You can also see the number of employees, for example, which is presented. And when they have collected all the information about the visits, then it will also be presented here in the notes field. And for us, it's and for our end customers, I think it's really good to have this, to make it visible which person, which company is visiting your website, especially when you don't know the person before, and now you have your inside information directly in your CRM, and you can act on it, whatever you would like to do. So this was my part for CAS, and we also thinking about next steps, because we've finished this integration together with Leadinfo just 1 month ago, and further input for having more information or more details into CAS is helpful, and then we can make it even more with larger information into CAS.
Okay, thank you for this presentation, Millicent. With Leadinfo, website visitors are recognized and customer data is collected without their consent. How should this be viewed legally and in the context of privacy, the GDPR?
Yeah, that's actually a great question. We also get that a lot from our customers. Leadinfo is completely GDPR compliant. We also work together with Dutch and German lawyers to ensure that we continue to stay GDPR compliant. And it's therefore also good to know that in order to recognize the companies, we do not use any cookies. We only place first-party cookies to see what pages they visited. These are first-party cookies and are not shared with any other companies. But we recently launched a cool feature that we're very proud of, which is cookieless. It's a cookieless tracking code. So now it's even possible to track your website visitors without placing any cookies. We do recommend adding the use of Leadinfo to your privacy statement on your website, because you do need to inform your website visitors. But other than that, Leadinfo is completely GDPR compliant.
Mircea, data protection, data security, quite important for you too.
Indeed. We as CRM manufacturers, providers, it's really important. A CRM system in a company is handling the relationships. Yeah. So when you have relations, behind in every relation is also contacts. We need to ensure all our customers, all the customers of our products, in fact, that when they use CRM, the data is there, secured, and this is something by default, because nobody wants to start using a software and suddenly parallel starts to make a separate project with, we need to redesign processes. When they buy a system, they want to buy a system and to be sure that it's GDPR compliant from the beginning. And when we exchange data with other systems, this is our main goals. We always look to exchange information with the other system, which are also fully GDPR compliant. And this Leadinfo CRM connection is exactly end-to-end completely secure.
Perfect. Millicent, let's summarize briefly what's in for your customer and what should he know?
Yeah, definitely. So in short, Leadinfo identifies the companies that visit your website. It allows you to still get in touch with companies who showed an interest but eventually did not purchase or fill out a contact form. So it really helps you to boost your sales funnel. And besides this recognition, we also added some useful functionalities to automate your sales process, such as the triggers that I showed early on in the demo. But also something we're very proud of is the integration with CRM system, allowing you to send over the information to COS. In addition to that, we've got some extra functionalities such as a lead gen form, which is a pop-up you can place on your website. You can integrate Google Ads, so there's the possibilities with Leadinfo are definitely endless. I recommend trying out our software yourself, so you can see how it works and how it can be of benefit of your company. We offer a trial period of 14 days during which you can test Leadinfo completely for free. And after those 14 days, you can decide whether you want to become a customer or not. So I just recommend trying out Leadinfo and experience it for yourself, what it can do for you, for your sales team, and for your marketing team.
Jeroen, why use the end-to-end solution and how can I get it?
Yeah, I think it's really important nowadays to have a smooth cooperation between sales and marketing. And when we look at our customers, our CRM users, we also always think how can they benefit more and more together, working together in one system. And therefore, it's really good to have these kind of integrations. And one part, was missing from our side in this digital marketing scale for connection, and this part with websites and grabbing your leads and your information from your website directly to your CRM really helps a lot to the end user, sales and marketing to work closely together. Marketers can collect the information from the websites, use this also with other targeting, and sales can follow up the sales qualified leads because they are handled over to CAS in an easy way. And I think this is a real advantage. To get this solution connector, Millicent said you can try the solution of Leadinfo for free, but please ask us for more information. We can provide you the link to CAS to make it also work in your own environment and to test it. And when there are technical or other functional questions, you can ask us directly, and we get in touch with Leadinfo to help you and to get you on board with this tool if you would like to try it for your own.
Mircea, what benefit do you see?
The benefits is huge. I mean, I'm also a salesperson, and I know exactly how I'm meeting with a lot of other salespersons from all over the world and everything. And every time the salespersons, they have the same problem. Yeah, sometimes the luck in sales is not coming that the salesperson, they are not good. Yeah, when the luck in sales or the bad sales results are coming, it's just the fact the salesperson are focusing to sell to some people which they are not ready to buy. Yeah? I'm always saying, don't try to sell meat to a vegetarian. He will never gonna buy it. Yeah, even though you have the best meat. So when you have such a system who is pushing you really qualified leads, yeah, you can easily make processes so automatic that the salesperson, when he's starting to the sales process in order to acquire that customer, the chances to win it as a customer, they are infinite higher than take it from somebody that you don't know it from down. So really, sales team to get qualified leads at the tip of the mouse and seeing them in their dashboard or in the list in every morning, this is something which is really fantastic. And this cooperation between Leadinfo and CS is doing it feasible.
Thank you for this excellence talk, Millicent, Jeroen. Thanks, it was a pleasure to have you. And have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Mircea, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining us too here in our studio in Karlsruhe. Most important, thank you for watching us today with our Excellence Talk. I hope you liked it, and if that is the case, please visit us again at cas-crm.com. You find more Excellence Talks there, more news, some other cool stuff. Just subscribe to our CRM news and stay informed. Thanks for watching.